I started wearing a black Yankee baseball cap again. Yes, I am from New York, but I'm more so a New York Mets fan. I grew up going to their games at Shea Stadium, Queens. They've changed the name and they've changed the stadium now. They've also changed Yankee Stadium too. Still called Yankee Stadium, but it's a different building across the street. The reason that I wear a black Yankee cap is it's a universal symbol for New York, but it also has a deeper meaning. It's about accepting the fact that you're going to be part of the most hated. See, the Yankees have the most championships in professional baseball. They're also the most hated team in professional baseball. They get the most flack. Oh, they bought their players. Oh, because of this. Oh, because of that. And of course, they're from New York. Most people think that New Yorkers are very opinionated, loud-mouthed, and like to take over the room. And I respect people who have that opinion. I do. I want to give you a different perspective on who I am and why New York remains one of the most populated cities on this planet to this day. It's because in New York, people are acceptant of other cultures. In New York, you have to be part of the global community. We may live separately. If anyone's ever been to New York, then you know there's different communities. Stark and vastly different. Bensonhurst, Brooklyn is different from East New York, Brooklyn. Very, very different. I grew up in a place very similar to that, where the towns were segregated by the ethnic background of the people. Yet and still, as a New Yorker, you are accepting of other cultures. In New York, you can be a billionaire or a homeless person, and you will both enter the same subway car on the same day and experience the same thing because you are in New York. In New York, you can interact with everybody. In New York, you're forced to interact with everybody. We have an innate sense of tolerance of other cultures. We may not like it, but we accept it. And that is very synonymous with something that we're all familiar with in any part of the world these days, the internet. That's the reason why sometimes I feel I'm waiting for the world to catch up. And I know a lot of other people who are from New York, who have been to New York or lived there, feel the same way. The cultural acceptance. It's easier for us to see the imbalances, the inequalities. Why does it have to be that way? The wealth, the poverty, the acceptance, the discrimination. It's much easier to see when you're from there. And you can see it in the internet now. Everyone has an opportunity. I view the internet, especially a platform like YouTube, as we all have an opportunity now. Put yourself out there. Express yourself. It's a global world. We're all here. Put your culture out. Put your background out. Say what you need to say. Be yourself. Don't fit into the societal mold, because that societal mold is slowly fading away. It's a cocoon that has encompassed our world for far too long. And it's time for us as a people, as a society, as a planet, to bust out of that cocoon and spread our wings, become a big butterfly, and make this world and our galaxy a much better and peaceful place for everybody.